Shelby was just saying that the competition, there's a sense of urgency senses, and that maybe the greater sense of competition given the depth on the defensive line.
Yep.
What have you seen? You've been around now a little bit. What are you seeing in regards to that?
I mean, honestly, I gotta agree with him 100%. I honestly believe that this is probably the most talented unit that I've been a part of. You know, Domitar going into year 13, Wolf is Wolf. You know, Shelby played at a high level last year. Adam Gostis played at a high level last year. You know, so we got Clint McDonald in, which is he's a proven vet, and you know, a couple other young guys. DeMarcus is playing really well. You know, so it's just it's definitely a lot of competition, but that's a good thing. That's the NFL for you. You know what I'm saying? You never really want to have a major fall off from your starters to your backups, and I think that's the culture that VJ and Elway are trying to bring in.
Have you noticed a difference in Vance Joseph from year 1 to year 2?
Yeah, I have. It's definitely a sense of urgency. Obviously, when you lose, you know, double-digit games as we did last year, you got to come in and kind of change something up. You can't do the same things. That's insanity, you know. So I definitely noticed a sense of urgency. He's definitely on us a lot more, and this OTAs, he's definitely been ramping it up a bit.
How's Joe Woods? What's different with him?
His attention to detail and his discipline is through the roof right now. I mean, as far as, you know, us coming in and, you know, everybody's got to have on Broncos gear. Everybody has to be, you know, here at a certain time. Everybody's got a ball search at practice. Everybody's got to, you know, it's just things that we didn't really focus on last year that we're focusing on a lot more this year, and I think it's going to be a good outcome.
Well, that was about Vance. Or what about
Joe Woods? No, that's what he said. Yeah, he asked me.
The Broncos, everyone wearing Broncos gear is a Joe Woods rule?
No. But I mean, as far as enforcing it, you know, I don't know anybody else in any other room, but you know, I know Joe Woods definitely enforces that aspect of us walking in and being fully Broncoed out and stuff like that. I think it's a cool thing.
Did you do anything differently this season just in terms of training or getting ready for OTs?
Yeah, actually, I mean, staying up here in the altitude was one thing I did. I think that's always a plus when you get to stay in the altitude and work out. I changed my diet a little bit. And I just kind of started seeing different modality guys and trying to work on my body and get more flexible and stuff like that because, you know, longevity in this game is everything, and I feel like doing those things is what helps with that.
We love details about big guys changing their diet. what was in, what was out?
I took out a lot of red meat. I feel like red meat was kind of slowing me down, started eating a lot. My carb intake kind of went down. I ate a lot of carbs in the morning, but throughout the day I did not. A lot of brown rice and a lot of grilled chicken. And every once in a while I cut out all the meat and I go like vegan for like 2 weeks or something like that. I don't actually. I haven't ate fast food in 7 years now. Yeah, I stopped eating fast food once I found out what they put in it. I couldn't do that anymore. It's like slow death.
Who gave you the religion on that?
Well, you know, my mom is kind of like a health nut as far as like, you know, holistic stuff, and she's always been that way. Whenever I tell people all the time, my first time actually eating red meat is when I went to college. Yeah, so my mom never ate red meat ever in her life. Never ate pork. I never ate pork in my life. Yeah, never ate any of those things. And so I kind of ventured off when I got older. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna try a steak, you know, stuff like that. So that's what I did. But my mom's kind of been, she's kind of instilled that discipline in me. So every once in a while I'll go out and get a nice steak, but I can definitely feel it when I eat it.
Okay. So you were one of those kids that got out of the house, went off the couch, and went crazy, and started eating steak? Is that
yeah, well, not went crazy. I always kind of been this size my whole entire life, but when I ate the steak, I'm not gonna say that it helped my figure. If that makes any sense.
So do you have to eat a whole lot more food? Because
I do.
Yeah, how much more food do you think you eat?
I do. Well, actually, I eat 6 times a day now, which is, to me, is a lot. I never ate 6 times a day in my life. But it's just the volumes of the food and, you know, the times you have to eat it. So I don't really call like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just call it meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5, meal 6. Right now, I got to go get myself meal 3. So, you know, I'm hoping that that's ready when I get home.
Do you have to get phone alerts for meals?
Nah, I don't really set an alarm because football kind of helps us with that schedule. So, you know, I come in, I eat breakfast at home before I come in just to make sure I'm disciplined with it. And once I get here, I'll have like a shake or a snack or something before I go lift. And then after practice, I'll go home and hopefully my lady has a nice home-cooked meal for me.
So if you're going out with your teammates, you text them, hey, you want to go out for meal 4? Is it confusing, or you call
No,
it
if I'm going out with my teammates, that's probably on the weekends. Most of the time, I see them all day throughout the week. So family time throughout the week. On the weekends, I might see them. We might go out for a quick little bite, but I have like a cheat day and a half, something like that.
What was it like having DeMarcus around today? Where I know you
It was
weren't
cool.
with him here, but what did you take from it?
It was cool. I always I'm a fan of football, so I've been a fan of, DeMarcus Ware when he was a Cowboy, even though I grew up a Redskins fan, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew about DeMarcus Ware. But it was cool having him at practice. He taught us a lot of things in the short time he was here. And I enjoyed it. He kind of taught us how to really work some pass rush moves without having football pads on, because it's kind of hard to really, work what you want to do without just having a jersey on. You don't want to really get anybody hurt or, dip your head and, put your helmet in somebody's chest and things, things of that nature. So it was cool to kind of for him to be here to kind of show us some of the finesse moves and stuff like that, and power moves for the inside when we do put the pads on.
So, young Redskins fan.
Yeah.
Could you appreciate DeMarcus's craft, or were you too busy
No.
being mad at him?
No, I wasn't mad at him. I could appreciate his craft. It's just I was born into it. I could care less about the Redskins, honestly. I was just born into it. That was my household, and, they watched the Redskins, so I watched the Redskins.
No red meat and Redskins.
No Redskins, no red meat. Quote me on that one.
Speaking of being hungry, what's it like when you go 5-11 and people don't think you have a chance? They've already said, it's Chargers division, Chiefs division, even Raiders with Gruden. I mean, how does that go over with guys?
That's the NFL. I mean, I'm trying to think. Even before I was a Bronco, I'm pretty sure the Broncos weren't picked to finish first in a lot of years. I think the year they won the Super Bowl, they went to the playoffs at 8-8 or something like that. What was their record?
That year, they did go 9. They had some years where they barely got in.
They barely got.
Even the year they won, they probably weren't.
You're probably running the cusp because of Peyton.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the NFL. Once you get in, all you got to do is win one every week. And, so, I could care less about the rankings. I could care less about any of that stuff or whose division they saying it is. Last year it was supposed to be – whose division was it supposed to be last year?
Kansas City.
Did they win it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, well.
The Chargers is seen as the team that's going to be the team that takes over the Chiefs.
Yeah, I guess.
Left out of that conversation, right?
Yeah, we'll see when September comes around. But right now we're so far from it. Anything could happen, anything could happen. A guy could go down, the next thing you know, it's like, oh, what are we gonna do now? So it is what it is. We gotta put the pads on, we gotta play ball in the fall. So
What have you seen
Couple more for Zach.
What have you seen from the young guys in your group? Adam Gotsis, Marcus Ware.
a lot of improvement. I don't really consider them as young guys just because once you play a season in the NFL, once you start a whole entire season like Adam Gotsis did, you're not young anymore, So DeMarcus, I definitely seen a lot of improvement. He's put some weight on. He's playing to run a lot better. He's definitely rushing the passer. That's what that's what he can do. That's what we all know. That's what he can do. And I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with a lot of guys, even guys that aren't in my position. A lot of rookies are making some outstanding plays in OTAs right now. So
you don't have a Twitter account. Is it fair to say you have a few burner accounts out there?
No, I actually don't have a burner account, but I do have a Twitter account. I'm just never on it. I just made it like a couple months ago. Nah, it's verified, so it's not a burner account. So it's me.
How many of your teammates do you think have burner accounts?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I can't be the snitch and say people got burner accounts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the guy that tells you that people got burner accounts, but I'm pretty sure somebody does. I don't think you need a burner account nowadays on Twitter. You can kind of go just search your name and without even that's what I would do when I didn't have a Twitter account to see who was talking trash. And I need a little bit of motivation sometimes, So.
Some of the guys over the past couple weeks, they've talked about their injury recoveries and how they've learned to take care of their bodies in different gurus. What is that process like for you? I know you've dealt with moments here and there.
Yes.
What is that process like for you, and how have you learned to kind of take care of your body?
Well, I learned that the most important thing is eating right, honestly. If you put the right things in your body, it's going to be hard for your body to break down. It's kind of like a car. You put regular gas in a Porsche, and the Porsche is not going to run the way it's supposed to run, trust me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put the right things in your body. You got to fuel your body the right way. And I really think that's the number one thing with injury. you can eat a bunch of, BS, and the next day you wake up feeling like a slob because your body's all inflamed. You got aches here, aches there. And you're like, what did I do? Well, you just ate a, half pound of wings and a couple cheeseburgers. It's going to do that to you. So I definitely tried to hone in on that and notice that, I really pay attention to that. Even if I do have a cheat day, I really pay attention to how my body feels after I eat, my cheat meal or something like that. So I really believe that's one of the main things. And, obviously getting stretch, massages, chiropractors, Normatec, ice tub, coats, all that stuff. It works, but I really believe the main factor is what you put in your body.
So is your body a Porsche, Escalade?
You ever seen those Lamborghini Uruses, the new? Yeah, kind of like a big fast truck. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all.
What's the best cheat meal?
Fried chicken. I'm gonna say fried chicken.
Okay.